Hey! Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, good.
Well,
Okay. Why is it number 2?
I don't know.
Whatever.
So yeah, Aladdin. It's a good game, and TM is a good runner, so it's sure to be a good run.
Yep, definitely. Also, it's kind of early in the morning, so
Oh yeah.
that's why we're maybe not as hyped as you would expect.
We'll get hyped. We'll get tired because TM is hyped.
Yeah.
Thanks, good intro. Alright.
Oh yeah, up next, Aladdin. But yeah.
So whenever you guys are ready,
I'm ready.
we're all ready. Even Hexos is ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Never been so ready.
Oh, look at this transition. Damn,
The production is on point.
really impressed by this production.
So
Cool.
sick.
Alright. Hi everyone. So we're gonna be playing Aladdin on the Super Nintendo. If you have the Genesis version, this is not the same game. Let's just get right into it. Just quick disclaimer: I won't be able to commentate that much because a lot of the game is just mashing, and it's hard to speak and mash at the same time. So I hope you understand, and hope you enjoy the music, and also my commentator is probably talking doo-doo.
I don't know if just us, but it still says full throttle.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fixed.
Oh, okay.
No worries. All right, so if you guys are ready in the back for a countdown, let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom.
That was a fast countdown.
So, what we're gonna see a lot in this game, as I just mentioned, is mashing. So what are we gonna mash? We're gonna mash a cape, which is right here. So we get it right from the start, and just mashing cape gains a lot of speed. So you want to do it as much as possible, as fast as possible. And the second important thing to note about movement is how slopes work. So in this game, you want to jump over upward slopes, and you want to run down downward slopes. And you also want to jump at the end of the downward slopes to maintain your momentum. So those are pretty important because there's a lot of slopes throughout the whole run. And at this point, there's not so much more to say about the movement. It's just trying to not grab ledges and not nudge corners of the walls and stuff.
You're kind of a classic platformer from the SNES days, right?
Absolutely. Yeah,
So-
this game it's a classic for sure. In my opinion. Very biased because I grew up with it.
Yeah.
So I take these gems down there. A lot of people don't, but it's a marathon run, so I definitely want to not be too tight on the gems. And I didn't mention what the gems do. We'll be seeing it later, but as soon as we hit 100 gems, we get a HP refill. Oops, that's fine. Just get an HP refill, and on top of that, you get an extra heart, and that's going to be important. So here's the first boss.
Uh-oh.
There aren't a lot of bosses in this run. Oops.
I thought he died already.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
no.
that's unfortunate. But that's the type of boss that you normally play it pretty risky in a run. So trying to adjust, play a bit safer, kind of throws you off. Let's do it again. I already ran out of apples. Oops.
Alright, well,
So yeah, that was first world, and I'm gonna have to adapt to this lack of apples. Apples are important. there's even been a recent reroute of the game that's just basically getting more apples at a part where people hadn't thought of before, and it gives us a lot more leeway and just a couple more optimizations. But now I'm probably gonna have to play a bit more conservative. So here's some health. Not gonna die too fast. Whoops.
Is there fall damage?
No fall damage. Now here's a tricky jump coming up. Okay, made it under. It's kind of hard to get under that bat sometimes.
So how do you get apples?
There's a few pots. There's like green pots in certain stages. Some of them drop apples. Here is a trick that I actually won't be able to do, unfortunately, since I don't have the health for it. Oh, the health, actually.
I thought it was gonna be the apples.
Yeah.
Not this time. Whoops.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, now you have the health for it.
Yeah, I do actually. Good point. I'm gonna be able to try it.
Wow,
Wow,
that's
that
tight.
was
Yeah, if you do a full jump and then another jump as soon as you land, usually you always clear that boulder. So we're entering auto-scroller stages, so I'm gonna have some time to talk about like a bit of a history of the run. So when I picked the game up in like 2014, it was a long time ago, the record was held by a South American player called Funzoid, and him and Dugong, I would say, are responsible for a lot of like shaping what the run looks like. And then like 3 years later, I'd say, we had one of our own Quebec runners called Morks, who grinded pretty hard for a new record, and he eventually got it. I think it was around Christmas. What's going on? Okay.
Well,
What's going on?
So that was like 3 years late in 2017. Then like a year later, what happened was, that's unfortunate. I don't exactly know who worked on it, who came up with it, but there was a manipulation found for the last boss, or like the boss right before the last one. And I won't be able to do it here because I only have, I have 0 lives. You're supposed to take a death here. It's the fastest death you can take, and it resets a certain value in the game. It's, I heard it was determined by Abu following you in the previous stages. I don't know how it works, but that's what I heard.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So we have $20 from TB303.
What's up, TV?
Yeah, who said swag.
That's cool.
So, like you saw right there, I hit 100 rupees and it gave me an extra life and refilled my health. So those health refills often come at a very opportune time.
and the route is made so that you hit them at the right time.
Yeah, the gem routing is very, very tight. So you want to take a lot of damage boosts later. Well, pretty much the whole run. I actually died in this auto-stroller recently. I hadn't died there since I was like 8 years old.
Wow, not even in 2014.
No, I had not died in that game, in that level since my early childhood.
Long time ago.
As much as I've played this game, I just never really bothered to memorize this stage. It's kind of boring. So we're entering the genie stages, and pretty much where the game starts being like hard consistently, if you will. So yeah, I don't have any apples, so I can't do the strat at the beginning. I could have jumped over there, but okay. I got
Apples.
the wrong RNG there, because it could have fallen on the right side.
Oh.
And since it didn't, I only was able to pick up one of the apples that dropped. And that's not good. But I've done this before, so I know it's possible. Oh, by the way, this pattern here is determined by the amount of lives that you have. And since I took a lot of deaths, I'm not getting the good pattern. But it's fine, it's a minor time save. But that's one thing that I didn't mention. There was like an extra life right at the beginning of the first stage, and I jumped over it intentionally because having that extra life would have given me a bad pattern as well. Sometimes you get hit by that tornado. I think it's when you mash the cape too much. So you go too fast and you just bump into it. But we're good.
So, like, how does the cape work?
Honestly, I'm not sure. All I know is mash, cape, go fast.
All right.
Does it really give you more speed, or does it just like not slow down as much?
I think it just basically gives you more speed, because speed increase when you either pull it out or when you release it. Not sure. I really should have informed myself, because
Has there ever been a task with this game?
oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I wonder how good task caping is.
Well, tasks obviously can gain a lot just from mashing cape
Yeah.
on a human player.
Yeah, and since this game is like 60 FPS, you could probably mash like 30 times a second.
I'm not sure if mashing 30 hertz would be the optimal.
Yeah, because you'd probably bump into things. But
Yeah, I don't know. So those were the genie stages, and you might have noticed that there were no bosses in the last, like at the end of the last two stages. That's just kind of what this game is. It's, I don't know if they wanted to make it easier by not having bosses, but I don't know.
maybe they just
We're gonna
run
get
out
some
of
bosses at the end. Yeah, maybe that's it. There's some places where I should be cape pumping, but I'm not because I don't have the leisure of having extra lives right now, so just kind of playing it safe. Nice.
Are there any other things that are depending on the number of lives you have?
Actually, I don't think so. This is the...
It's just that one genie.
Yep. Yep.
You wonder why they would program like that one feature just to implement it once.
Maybe different devs.
There might be other things, but they're not significant for this any percent speedrun.
Yeah. Is there any other category for this game?
Yeah, there's a capeless, and there's also
God.
100%.
Oh,
yeah, capeless
God.
is not bad actually.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
It must be really different. Like
It is. Yeah, definitely.
it's like hoverless and Sunshine, right? Like
Similar, I guess.
in the sense that you must do like every single room has a different strat since you can't use the cape. Also, what's 100%? What is that?
It's
defined
all
by?
red gems, actually.
All
I
red
said,
gems.
said 100%, but I'm pretty sure the category name is just all red gems.
They give
Also
you
a cool category.
they give you 5, right? Or
5. There's
red
10,
gems.
10 per stage.
But I mean, how many gems do reds give you?
3.
It's 3.
Yeah, 3. And here is a fan favorite. Feel free to sing along. I won't, because I actually need to focus. Especially well. Yes. Sure. Go ahead. Apologies. Yeah, I actually need to collect as many gems as I can, so I can't mess around too much.
You mean you can't sing?
I can't sing. I can't sing regardless, but I can't sing especially right now. Best I can do is try and time my gem pickups to the music, and that's not easy. I could miss some gems doing it, so I'll try, but don't count on me.
Dude, not bad. Wow.
It's very rhythmic.
Wow,
So
that's
good.
beautiful song. Wow.
It really is.
Who would have guessed?
Don't you remember in the movie where Aladdin just flies around picking up gems?
Yeah.
I remember.
Enjoy le genre sings. Wow.
That was actually really good. Have you practiced that before?
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Entering the last stages, the castle stages. Sort of difficult.
Finally, it was the chat who sang the song for us. Thanks to chat.
Thanks, chat.
Oh, nice.
Chat's always there for us.
Yeah, shout out to chat. Here if you mash cape, the screen lags. So there are some places where cape is slower. Here's a small zip, kind of cool.
Nice.
It's very, very simple. Just jump into the thing. Yeah, my gem count is a bit low, but I think I should be fine. Okay, that probably didn't work as a part of the manipulation, but I wasn't going for it anyways because I didn't have an extra life earlier to set it up. See, normally you apple that guy, but ran out of apples again.
Apples are a big,
Yeah, they're important. I'm also supposed to use one here, so what do I do? Yeah, that works, okay.
nice. Back up.
Yeah. Here's another one I'm supposed to throw, and normally I should have, yeah, grabbed that thing. Okay, so this is off script. Pretty bad. Uh-oh. Let's just wait. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
big time muscle memory, because this guy, again, I'm supposed to throw an apple at. Yeah, sorry. It's kind of a shame. Gotta... Oh, and I don't have cape now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have cape. Uh-oh.
Capeless.
How do
Yeah,
you,
capeless.
Can you get back your cape?
I don't think so. Oh my god.
Yeah, suddenly everything is dangerous.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe this is a cape. Nope, it's a 1-up.
Oh, capes are like power-ups.
Would you start the game with it? Or was there a cape power up right at the beginning?
Let's get up there. Okay.
I'm assuming he starts with it.
That was not
Oh
smart.
no. Oh no.
Normally you would cape there,
You got
right?
this, you got this.
What am I doing? Okay, let's get some roasted chicken down there.
Oh, it's not destroyed. Oh, oh no.
Great.
Great.
Let's wait this out.
Whoa. just jumps into the...
Can't do anything. Gotta wait. Alright.
Have you ever done this part without cape?
I have a long time ago.
Like in your
bread.
capeless days?
Yeah, back when this happened. This doesn't happen anymore. This is really my problem in marathon runs. I like to think that these things don't happen. So yeah,
Alright.
Is that a cape?
nope.
Bread.
This fight is going to be extra slow without the cape. So I think he needs 6 hits. And oh, you're really supposed to just bounce off the pot guys and then use the cape to maintain your height, and then you can repeatedly bounce off of them.
Oh. Okay.
So by the way, there's probably going to be a capeless tournament coming up, so if you're enjoying this, then this could be you.
That's
It's supposed to be a secret. I don't think it's official or anything, so don't go around hyping it. That was Jafar 1.
Is there a big community around this game?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Active runners, not so much. But if you just take a look at the leaderboards, it's got a lot of players. Final stage, final battle.
And you got a bunch of apples too for this.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can... I'm gonna be able to do some of the damage boosts, but since I don't have cape, again, it's gonna be a different fight than what I'm used to. Right, let's chill a bit. Okay, that's a good bounce. Snake's gonna go up. Anytime. Or not.
He's just making a fool of you.
No way.
How many hits for this boss?
One more. I think.
Yes.
Time, yeah.
Time.
Hey.
So, yeah, that was Aladdin in 20 minutes and 54 seconds.
Easily sub-estimate.
Yeah.
So, I'm really happy that I finally could showcase this game.
It's a really good game.
Yeah, it's you know, one of those Super Nintendo games that has been pushed really, really far. The record is really, really strong. Record's held by Le Hulk, who's
of course.
yeah, QSR favorite. Got fans here. I'd give shout-outs to a few people who made the run what it is today. I was gonna talk about earlier when I was saying how the history of the speedrun went, but recently we had pretty much Joe D'Amelio, Poke Phantom, and Blank, as well as Hulk, doing a lot of in-depth research on the game and finding out a lot of really cool optimizations. So yeah, shout outs to those guys, really pushed the game. And gonna give a shout out also to David, aka Infamous, who I've been watching play a lot. He's more or less the only other active runner. Yeah, we definitely shared a lot of ideas, so thanks a lot, Infamous. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Higzust and Daro, for the couch commentary.
And thank you, TM.
Thank you,
Yeah,
TM.
it's my pleasure.
Shoutouts to TM for this amazing run.
Of course.
All right,
And
so
that was Aladdin.
yeah, we're gonna give it back to people in the back to
Production.
Yeah, production to announce the next runs.
Yep.
Enjoy the marathon.
Thank you very much. It was a beautiful run. And with such positivity, we'll be going to the next run. And this one is very particular. There's a Y. So we'll be going with Octopillion and Mumuni into Binshoujo, Shinshi, Sailor Moon R. And since the incentive has been accomplished, it will be blindfolded. Because, hey, you don't need your eyes to play video games, right? Right? I guess? I don't know. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm a host. So, we'll be back in a few minutes. And, as always, guessed it? Stay tuned.